So here, all right. Okay, let's begin. And let's do it from a seated position. Look how pretty this is. All right, from Sukhasana Easy Pose, let's bring the shoulders up to the ears, slowly releasing back and down. Couple more times just to relax the shoulders, to soften any tension in the upper spine, the neck. Just breathing in and out. Take a moment there. With the shoulders down, hands to your knees, draw the chin slightly back, and then pull up the chest. I'd like you to find that nice length in the back of your neck. And let's lower the gaze towards the floor or closing the eyes. The idea here is to avoid any distractions in the room. So we're bringing the attention inward towards the breath. Just breathe in and out. Nothing to change yet about the breath. Just let's observe and be in sync with the present moment, the here now. Watch the inhalations and the exhalations happening. Bring the attention to the heart center and let's lift from the heart center to find that more length in the spine. Slowly begin to modify the length of the breath as we slowly, gently, and gradually we begin to allow the breath to become longer and deeper. Slowing down the breath. You are comfortable with Ujjayi breathing. This is a good moment to begin to breathe longer and deeper with more awareness as we gently contract the epiglottis, the muscles surrounding the vocal cords, as we control the flow of the air. The feeling is of noticing and being aware of our breath. With the next inhale, please bring the arms out and up, reaching through the fingertips to lengthen the spine. Lower the hands together to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Lower the chin to your chest. Inhale, fold the hands up to the sky as you lift the chin up. Arms out to the side, chin to your chest again, shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, arms out and up. Hands together, exhale to the heart, chin to your chest. Inhale, hands up to the sky, lift the chin, reach to the fingertips, exhale, arms out, down, chin to your chest, shoulders up, back, and down. One more time. Inhale, arms out and up. Hands together, down to the heart center, chin to your sternum. Inhale, flow the hands up to the sky, lift the chin up. Bring the arms out, down to the floor, shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to your knees. Chin back and down, lower the gaze, close your eyes, bring the attention back to your breath. Inhale, neutral neck, neutral spine. Lower the right hand down towards the floor and extend the left arm up to the sky. Flex the elbows and reach through the left side of the spine. And inhale, bring the arm up and lower hand down. Let's do opposite arm. Inhale, reach. Flex the elbows, press through the right hip and reach to the left side now. Arm up, down. Both shoulders up, back and down. Again, right hand down. Press your left hip, reach with the left arm up, flex the elbows and the spine goes to the right. And inhale, arm up, down, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up and overhead. Flex the elbows, press through the hip and move the spine to the left. Lateral stretch. Arm up, exhale down, both shoulders up, back and down. One more time. Right hand down, inhale, reach and extend that spine to the right. And the arm goes up and down. Right arm goes out and up. Flex and reach to the spine to the left. Arm up, exhale down, both shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, both arms overhead, twisting to the right. Left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Look over to your right shoulder, take a deep inhale. And exhale, lower the chin to your left shoulder. Holding position. So the twist is happening from the waist up, and then we have the neck moving into the opposite direction. Take a deep inhale and bring the right arm over to left arm. Place your right hand to your left knee. Flex the elbows and the crown of the head is pointing towards the floor to stretch the neck, the back. Breathing in and out. Inhale, bring the arms out to the side. Open the chest and release hands down. Shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, both arms overhead. We're going to twist to the left. Lower the right hand to your left knee. Left hand behind you. Look over to your left shoulder. That's an inhalation. And exhale, rotate the head to your right shoulder and down. Holding position. Nice inhalation, sweet long exhales. Lift the head, cross the left arm over to your right arm and flexing the elbows again. Crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Gentle stretch of the neck, the upper spine in between the shoulder blades. And with the next inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, return to a neutral position, arms to the side and back. Shoulders up, back and down. Bring the hands together to the heart center. Let's bring the tension once again to your breath. And lower the hands towards the floor. Rotate the palms so the fingers are pointing to your shins and gently lean forward to stretch the posterior part of your forearms. Breathing in, full exhale out. Notice your breath. And release. Now, opposite side, the top of the hands to the floor. Gently lean forward. Don't put too much pressure, just enough to get the stretch in the anterior part of your wrist, upper arms, forearms. And release, bring the hands together, interlace the fingers and rotate those wrists in one direction. Pointing to the opposite direction. And bring the arms to the side and flex the wrist, fingers up, down, relax your shoulders and elbows, just mobilize and make a fist and rotate now in one direction, going to the opposite direction. Release and hands down, shoulders up, back and down. And just look down because we're going to stay seated or more. So just look the position of your legs and see if you need to switch the position. So we can keep sitting here comfortably in Sukhasana or any pose. From here, bring the arms forward. Right arm goes under your left arm. Flex the elbows, palms to touch in eagle pose. And we're going to guide the elbows towards your right shoulder. So we get a very intense stretch in the outside of your left shoulder. Close your eyes and breathe. Make sure that your shoulder is not creeping up to your ear. You want the shoulder down. And just feel the stretch on the back of your left shoulder. Even I can feel it a little bit going into the left side of my shoulder blade on the left side. Take a deep inhale. Slowly bring back to center. Undo the arms. Bring down in T. Flow the arms forward. Now the right arm, the left arm goes under the right. Palms to touch. Guide the elbows high as your shoulder and then towards your left shoulder. Relax your right shoulder down, close your eyes, and breathe through this. And slowly back to center, and do the crossing of the arms, bring down to the side. Behind you, interlace the fingers and move the arms away to stretch the front of your shoulders. Chin to your chest. Breathing in and out. Release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down, shoulders forward, down and back. Shoulders forward, up, back and down, up to the ears, down and back. One more time. Shoulders up, back and down, up to the ears and down. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Flex your right elbow. Place your right hand to your left ear. Keep your left hand down. Inhale and exhale slowly. With exhalation, guide the right ear to right shoulder as you drop the left shoulder down. Close your eyes and breathe. Doing the same thing, opposite side. Return the head back to center. Release the right hand down. Left arm goes with inhale up. Flex the elbows. Place your left hand to your right ear. Take an inhale. And slowly guide the left ear to left shoulder as you release right shoulder down. Close your eyes. Enjoy the breath. Experience that lateral stretch in the side of the neck. The head comes back to center, both hands to the back, elbows in. And as you exhale slowly, deep exhale, gently guide the chin to your chest with the weight of the hands. Feel the gentle opening in those intercostal, vertebrae in between each vertebrae of your cervical spine, all the way down to the shoulder blades. Take a deep inhale, bring the arms out to the side, keep the hands to the back of your head. We're going to do another lateral stretch. This time we're going to press with your left hip and then right elbow goes down towards the floor. And inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Make sure you are rooting down through both hips so the mobilization is happening only in your spine and your rib cage. Moving to the left, inhale through center, to the right, inhale through center, exhale to the left, and back through center. Release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Hands behind you, and do the crossing of the legs. Let's move the legs side to side. Windshield wiper here. The legs mobilizing the hips. And then slowly back to center. Let's move the hips from here. Guide the right heel in. This left knee, we're going to move the foot back. So the left knee is flexed, but the left heel of your left foot is touching the outside of your right hip. So we're going to lift the hip and twist to the right. And then exhale, drop the hip back and release the hand down. Inhale, lift the hip and exhale, twist to the right. Sweep down forward and back, release the left hip down. One more time. Inhale, lift the hip and exhale, twist to the right. And exhale, bring down forward, down, and release the hip down. Now, keep the right foot where it is. Extend the left leg out to the side and just press gently through the back of your left leg. Left hand down to your left shin, arm up to the sky. Exhale, relax the shoulder, and then move the spine to the left. Holding position as you gently guide the right arm back. Breathing in and out. It's a lot of lateral stretch of the spine today, which is good because we hardly ever move our column, our spine in lateral movement. So slowly inhale back to center, release the hands down, and let's switch position. Left heel comes in, flex the right knee, and guide the right heel close to your right hip. Release the hip down first, and we're going to do the same thing. Inhale, right hip comes off the floor, sweep down over and across the chest, look over to your left shoulder, and then sweep down, forward, down, release the right hip down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist, look over to left shoulder, and forward the arm, release the right hip down, and neutral position. One more time. Inhale, lift and twist, look over to left shoulder, and bring down forward and down. Extend the right leg out to the side. Breathe through the back line of your right leg, right hand to your right shin, left arm up, flex the elbow, and release the spine to your right side. Again, this time, lateral stretch of the rib cage and the spine, and then guide the left elbow back. Deep inhales. And full exhales. Gently inhale, return back to center. Flex the right knee and bring the sole of the feet together. Guide the heels away from the tail. So we have a nice triangle, diamond shape here. Hands to your feet. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. Guide the chin to your chest again. And it's a nice stretch of the spine. Relax the outside of the hips. Release the inner thighs, the groin, and the pelvic floor. Slowly inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, guide the legs and the knees together. Let's drop the legs to one side. Time to come to tabletop position. So here I have a blanket and we're going to protect our knees. So find just in this one here and place your knees wide as your hips, please. So from kneeling position, we're going to place the wrist right under the shoulder. So it's not close to the knees. We have that nice length of the spine. And from here, move the hips from side to side. Just let some movement there on the outside of the hips, especially because we were sitting for a while. We need to bring some mobilization to the hips. And from here back through center, we're going to move the hips to the right, circle, to the heels, to the left, and slightly forward. Same direction, going to the right, to the heels, left and forward. One more time, moving to the right, heels, relax your shoulders and elbows when you're rotating. And we're going to go to the left now. Left, heels, inhale, right and forward. Couple more times, same direction, please. Back to tabletop, and from tabletop, let's move the hips to child's pose. Relax your elbows down, forehead towards the floor, or bring the block if you need to bring the floor closer to your forehead, but don't let your head to hang in the air, please. From here, let's come to tabletop position. So let's work a little bit more in the hips, extend the left leg back, flex the knee, cross it over. So you extend, you cross it over your right leg, and then you move the hips halfway down. And inhale back through center, left leg goes back and out. Flex your left knee, cross the left leg behind your right leg, and move the hips halfway down. Again, back through center, and do the crossing, left leg back and up, flex, cross it over, move the hips back and hold in position. So you go, if you're a little bit deeper into that, make sure you're relaxing your arms, your shoulders, and your neck. Just breathe through the left side of your left hip. and slowly back to tabletop position. Now your left leg goes back and up, flex your left knee, step forward with your left foot, right knee slightly back, and then walk that left foot to the edge of the mat. So your right knee is down, your hands are under your shoulders, and your left foot is in the edge of your mat. And you're sinking through the pelvis, the hips, at the same time you lift from the chest. Nice, easy breathing. You can close your eyes. You can concentrate on the deep breath, releasing the hips, pelvic floor, inner thighs, deepening here, the opening on the right hip flexor. You breathe long and deep, sweet and relaxed. Then from here, walk the foot again. So the left foot is in line with your left hip, okay? Hands under the shoulders and then lift the chest, hands to your left thigh to lift and move the chest away. Instead of like going over to your left leg, you want to have the crown of the head pointing to the ceiling and you're moving the hips to the front. You can keep the hand down. If you want to open your chest, you can bring the arms out and behind you, interlacing the fingers and then opening the chest. Your choice. Keep the left hand into your left thigh, or if you want to stretch the pec muscles and the front of the shoulders, this is option number 2. Nice, easy breathing. And if you have your hands behind you, everybody lower the hands down, bring the left knee back, and then move the hips to child's pose. Take a moment there, elbows down, relax your neck, and breathe through child's pose. And slowly, let's come back to tabletop position. Now, the right leg goes back and up. Flex the right knee, cross it over your left leg, and move the hips halfway down. Let's work with the right side. Inhale to table, right leg back and up. Flex the knee, cross it over, move the hips halfway down. Back to table. Right leg goes back and up. Flex the knee, cross it over. This time, we move the hips back. Relax your elbows down. And just try to bring the forehead towards the floor or towards the block. Keep the hips even. So if you look like you're kind of like leaning to one side, try to equalize the position of both legs. And just breathe here. The opening and the stretch is happening on the outside of the right hip. I can feel it in my glute. I can feel it in my IT band. And from here, slowly, let's come back to tabletop position and do the crossing of the legs. Right knee under your right hip, left knee under your left hip. Now the right leg goes back and up, flex, step forward with the right foot, keep the left knee down, and then walk the right foot to the edge of the mat. So both wrists are under the shoulders, and we're sinking the pelvis, the hip towards the floor, and we are lifting the chest. Again, concentrate on nice, long, deep inhalations and exhalations. From here, walk the hands. So walk the foot, so your right foot is in line with your right hip. Press the hands against the floor and then place the hands to your thighs to lift the chest and iliopsoas stretch. Elbows by your rib cage. Crown of the head is pointing towards the sky. Move the pelvis, the hips to the front. You can keep the hands down. You can bring the arms behind you to opening even more the chest and stretching those muscles in the shoulders and the chest. Nice, easy breathing. And hands down. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. Let's all move back to child's pose. Relax and breathe. Try to slow down the breath again. And from here, let's move to tabletop. Let's come into dolphin pose to have a gentle inversion and work on shoulder strength. Elbows down, interlace the fingers, tap the toes under, press, lift the hips, crown of the head is pointing towards the mat, and the heel gently being guided to go down as well, so you can feel the stretch on the back of your legs. Keep holding here. Keep reaching to the heels. Nice long inhalations. Full deep exhales. You are in an inversion. Your head is below your heart. Nice, easy breathing, please. Take a deep inhale, heels up, knees down, top of the feet flatten the mat, separate the hands, place the hands to the mat, and press to lift, and right hand and the right shoulder, left hand under your left shoulder. We are now in cat-cow. We're going to move into cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly inching in into the cat. Inhale, cow, arching the spine, open the chest. And as you exhale, draw all the air out as you are around the spine like an angry cat. And keep moving at your own pace a few more rounds. Mobilizing the spine into flexion and extension. One more round. And as we exhale, we move down and we lower all the way into child's pose balasana. Again, make sure your head is not floating in the air. And hands by your knees, let's come into kneeling position. I'm going to rotate this way so you can see me, and still use your blanket to support your knees, please. So from kneeling position, extend the right leg out. Place your right hand to your right thigh or below if you can reach there, but not put any pressure on your kneecap, please don't do that. The left arm goes up to the sky. Again, another lateral stretch of the rib cage and the spine, and then move the spine to the right. Guide the left elbow back. Feel the breath. Soften the hand. Just keep opening, stretching those intercostal muscles. Create more room for the lungs, more room for all those internal organs that are below the rib cage, under the rib cage. And then bring the arm up. Lower your left hand down and the right arm goes up to the sky. So let's work a little bit balance. So guide the left foot so the left foot is in line with your left knee, and then lift the left foot up, holding position. Engage the inner part of the left side of your waist and torso and the right muscles on the right hip. Holding in position. Keep your right leg strong and active there. Guess what? You are still breathing here. Lifting your right leg a little bit higher, engaging those hip muscles. Take a deep inhale, release the right knee down, relax the right leg down, and let's fall forward into child's pose with the arms down by your side to relax your shoulders. Lift the head, lift the chest, and let's do the same thing. So now we're on the right knee, left leg goes to the side, right arm up to the sky, and then slowly bring the spine to your left, guide the right shoulder back. Close your eyes and breathe. Just stretch the inner thigh of your left leg and those muscles in between the rib cage. Don't hold the breath, please. Slowly, right arm goes up, down under the shoulder, guide the right foot toes in line with your right knee, extend the left arm up to the sky, engage the right side of the torso and the muscles of the hip on your left side, hold into your balance, and you are working here on strength. Nice, easy breathing. Slowly flex the knee, lower the left knee down, and child's pose with the arms down by your side, forehead towards the floor or towards the block. And lift the head, lift the chest, and I'm going to rotate again back to the normal position. Let's come to tabletop. From tabletop, tuck the toes under, press into downward dog, chin to your chest. Take a deep inhale. Walk your hands slowly towards your feet. Take your blanket from the mat, please. And with the feet wide as your hips, holding from the opposite elbows, let's get a nice stretch of the spine with the crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Keep the knees slightly bent and just allow gravity to help you to stretch deeper into the spine. Nice, deep breathing. And from here, hands to your hips, engage the core, keep the knees slightly bent, and lift the spine. Let's all come to Samastiti, equal standing pose. Close your eyes, bring the attention back to the breath. Just my. From here, hands down by your hips. Let's rock forward, lift the heels up, heels down, lift the toes. Gently rocking forward and back. Mobilizing the ankles, working on strengthening the muscle of your calf and the muscles and your feet muscles, and also testing the balance. Couple more rounds. And exhale back to center. Now, slowly fold forward, hands down towards the feet. Let's flex the right knee. Place your left hand to your left foot or the left ankle, wherever you can reach, and open and twist to the left. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, bring the left hand down to the top of your right foot or the right shin. Flex the left knee, open and twist to the right. And slowly release down. Bend the knees, hands to your wrist. Lift the head, lift the chest, Samastiti. Rocking to the toes, heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, down. Flex the knee, hands to the heart center, chair pose. Hold in position, lift the chest, but you're not leaning forward. You want to move the hips back. You have to be able to see your toes. Activate those back muscles. Crown of the head is pointing up to the sky. Take a deep inhale, straighten the legs, arms up. Fall forward, swan dive, hands towards the floor. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Flex the knees slightly, hands to your hips. Engage the core, engage the back muscle, lift the chest. Straighten the legs, Samastiti. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Swan dive, fall forward. Hands towards the floor. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And then hands to your hips. Lift the head, lift the chest, and standing position. Hands to the heart. Reconnect back with the breath. Going to stand facing my laptop. From here, let's have the hands to your waist, cross the right leg behind your left leg, so the outside of the feet are parallel and the arches are facing out. So from here, we're going to move the hips to the right, and then the right arm come over and reach as you again stretch the outside of the rib cage and all the way to your right hip. Deep breath. And back to center, return the hips to center, shoulders up, back and down. And do the crossing of the leg, right foot under your left hip, under your right hip, hands to your heart, bend the knees, chair pose, holding position, lift the chest. And straighten the legs, hands to your waist, left leg goes behind your right leg, cross it. Move the hips to the left arm up, and the spine goes to the right. Guide the left elbow back and just find that beautiful opening on the left side of your torso. So relax your hand, relax your wrist. Take a deep inhale, slowly back through center, and do the crossing of the legs. Flex the knee, hands to the heart, chair pose, holding position. Lift the chest, activate those back muscles. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands to your hips, shoulders up, back and down. Now, have your feet wider than your hips. Parallel, hands to your waist, chin to your chest, and then slowly fall forward, and then lower the hands to the mat or towards the block if you cannot reach the floor with your hands. And let's bend the right knee and inhale back to center. Flex your left knee, move the hips to the left and back to center. Exhale, slowly flex the right knee, move the hips to the right. Inhale, straighten the leg, return the spine back to center. Exhale, slowly flex your left knee, move the hips to the left. Back to center. Take a deep inhale, exhale, slowly flex and move the hips to the right. Inhale, straighten back to center. Deep inhale, exhale, flex your left knee, move the hips to the left, back to center. Now walk your hands to your right foot. Rotate the right foot to the front of the mat, spin off the back heel, lower the left knee down, top of the foot flat, bring the right knee to meet your left knee. Let's all move back to child's pose, elbows down, forehead towards the floor or towards the block or towards your hands. Take a moment. And hands by your knees, lift the chest, drop the legs to one side, and let's swing the legs to the front. So have your blanket or towel to protect your neck and head on the back of the mat because we're going to go down, but we're going to go from the front of the mat with the knees bent, hands to your knees, lean back, and then slowly round the spine, engage the core muscles, engage slowly, chin in, and one verb at a time, we're going to lay down slowly in control, down towards the floor. With the knees bent, your hands to your belly, close your eyes. Reconnect back with a nice long breathing quality where you feel the inhalations and exhalations happening slower and deeper. Take your time. So now we're going to work on back strength with, let me adjust the back strength. And also at the same time, we're going to mobilize the shoulder and the neck. So this is how we're going to do. We're going to alternate arms movement as we come into bridge pose and also head movement. So it happens like this. With the hands down, back to the floor, we're going to lift the both hips into bridge pose. The right arm goes overhead and we look over to your left shoulder. Exhale, head back to center, arm down, spine down. Opposite side, inhale, lift into the bridge. Left arm goes up and overhead, rotate the head to the right. Head back to center, exhale, arm down, spine down. Now, both arms up and overhead. Keep the neck neutral, lift to the spine into the bridge. Exhale, spine down, arms down towards the floor. Inhale, right arm goes up and overhead, lift the bridge, look over to your left shoulder. Head back to center, arm down, spine down. Inhale, lift the spine, lift the left arm, look over to right shoulder. Head back to center, arm down, spine down. Now both arms overhead. Inhale, bridge. Lift the pelvis, arms overhead. The spine goes down as we exhale, the arms at the same time goes down. One more time. Inhale, right arm goes up and overhead, lift the bridge, look over to left shoulder. Head back to center, exhale, arm down, spine down. Inhale, lift the bridge, left arm overhead, look over to right shoulder. Head back to center, exhale, arm down, spine down. Now both arms up and overhead, lift and hold in position. Relax your elbows, relax your chest, and just keep lifting through the pelvis. Activate those back muscles, activate the glutes, the hamstrings. Keep breathing, don't hold the breath, please. Keep working on strengthening the spine. Lift, take a deep inhale, slowly. Upper spine goes down, middle back goes down, lumbar spine goes down. Feet off the mat, hug yourself, stretch your lower back, and you can rock from side to side if you like. Just release any tension in your lower back. And slowly return back, lower the feet down towards the floor. Hands to your belly, relax your chest, your shoulders. Belly breathing. Now hands to your thighs. Slowly keep the chin in at all the time. We're going to slide the palms up to the knees as we lift the shoulder head off the mat. Exhale slowly. Shoulder head back down. Release the hands down. Inhale, chin in. Engage the back muscles and then slowly lift the shoulders, the upper spine off the mat. Activate the core. Slowly lower down. Relax your head, relax your arms. Chin in. Activate the core muscles and slowly lift the hands up to the knees so the upper spine, shoulders are up, and exhale slowly down. 3 more. Chin in. Shoulders up, upper spine up, hands to your knees. Activate the core. Slowly exhale, release it down. 2 more. Chin in. Upper shoulder, upper spine, hands up to the knees, engage the muscles, and then slowly down, down, down. Relax. 1 more time. Chin in. Up, the back of shoulders, upper spine, hands to your knees up. And then slowly down, down, down. Arms to the side, rock your head from side to side. Relax any tension you might be holding in the back of your neck, the back of your shoulders. Just release and breathe. And the head comes back to center. Place your left foot on top of your right thigh with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin. IT band stretch. Deepen the inhales, let go the exhalations. Keep floating the breath long and deep. Slowly release, left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh, again holding from the hamstring or the shin, right IT band stretch. Keep the chin slightly tucked, eye closed. Concentrate on that long, deep, and beautiful breath. And release, lower the foot down, and let's do some windshield wiper movement here before going into the twist with core strength. So we're going to bring the arms in T position. Now pick up the feet off the mat so the feet are in line with your knees and the knees are in line with your hips. So there is a 90-degree angle there. We're going to activate the core, take a deep inhale, use the arms and hands for support. Keep the neck neutral. Inhale slowly, twist to the left. Slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left, twist, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate, engage. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neutral position. Flex the feet forward. Extend the legs forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage back through center to bend. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 90-degree angle. Take a deep inhale to the left. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage back through center. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left, right. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage. Inhale back to center. Slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the legs forward. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 90-degree angle. One more time to the left. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage. Back to center. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Straighten the legs slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage. Back to center. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend. Lower the feet down. Pick up the hips into bridge. Align your spine. Exhale slowly. Lower one at a time. Down, down, down towards the floor. Hug yourself. Release your spine. Rock from side to side. Give yourself a massage of your lower back. Good job, everyone. That was a good one. And let's come back to center. Have the feet into whilst your mat. Let's do some windshield wiper movement. So you rock the head to the opposite direction as you drop the legs to one side. Just a little bit more movement here before we settling down into our last pose, which is Shavasana. And gently back to center, straighten the legs and down to the side, palms facing up. Relax the upper spine, close your eyes, and this is your last pose, Shavasana. So take a moment there to adjust your back, make any modifications you need. If you need to cover yourself, you want to cover your eyes. This is time of letting go. This is time of surrendering. Eyes are closed. Let me guide you through some relaxation as you receive the benefits of this practice. When you're ready, return to your regular breath, please. Just breathe naturally, relaxing any tension you might be holding in your face, in your jaw, your lips. Now bring the attention to your toes, sole of the feet, top of the feet, the ankles, the shins, the calf muscles, the knees, and the front and the back of both knees. And from the top of both knees all the way down to the sole of the feet. And try to relax the lower part of your legs and the feet. Now the attention comes to the thighs, the hamstrings, both glutes, hips, pelvic floor, and from the top of the hips, front and back of both legs down to the sole of the feet. Allow your legs to feel heavy and light at the same time. Guide the attention now to the lower back muscles, to the muscles connecting with the spine all the way up to the shoulder blades and the muscles in the back of your rib cage. To do your best to try to soften the back all the way down to the sole of the feet. Now bring the attention to the front of the torso, your belly, your muscles in the stomach, all the internal organs, the muscles in between the rib cage. Relax and soften the heart and the muscles of your chest. And from the collarbones, the front and the back of your body, all the way down to the sole of the feet, gently sinking down towards the mat. Now please bring the attention to the front and the back of your shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, your hands, the palms and all the fingers. Allow the body from the top of the shoulders down to the sole of the feet to soften, to release, to let go towards the floor. Now bring the attention to the throat and to the muscles in the back connecting with the skull. Relax them. Softening the jaw, the chin. Allow your tongue to slowly sink down to the base of your mouth as you soften the lips, the inner wall of your mouth. Relax your teeth, your lips and upper lip. Relax your nose, the temples and both ears. Now please allow the eyes balls to release down to your eye sockets as the eyelids are softening. So are the eyebrows. In between your eyebrows, your forehead, and the crown of your head. So from the crown of the head down to the sole of the feet, your entire body is feeling gently, slowly sinking down, down towards the mat. Now you are letting go. You are surrendering. And you are resting. Now please, very slowly, bring the awareness back to your body as you begin to deepen the inhales and the exhales. At the same time, gently rock your head from side to side. Move your fingers, move your toes, move your wrists and ankles. With the next inhalation, please bring the arms overhead, reach to the fingertips. Again, take a deep inhalation, and as you exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself, gently roll over to your right side in fetal position. Hold it there. Take a moment. And the head comes last. Please slowly, gently meet me. Let's all sit together. Lifting the chest, placing the hands to your knees with the eyes closed. Let's bring the attention to the breath. And take a moment here to connect with the breath. And as you feel the breath gently moving in and out through both nostrils, concentrate just in both nostrils as you receive your breath through them. Now bring the attention only to your throat and feel the air touching the inner walls of your throat as you inhale and exhale. Just focus on your throat. Now please direct your attention to your chest and to the upper spine to feel the inhalations. The spine grows taller, receiving the air into the lungs. Exhale, move the air out. Just concentrate in that part of the body. Now guide the attention to the abdomen below your navel, belly breathing. Concentrate only on your belly. Now please return your attention back to your regular breathing pattern. Just breathe naturally and guide the hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Just breathe. Taking the moment here to be grateful to yourself for the gift of giving to yourself this time, this moment, this hour of self-love and self-care for the body, for the mind, and for your spirit. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We are asking for peace, peace and more perfect peace. We're asking for peace within ourselves. We are asking for peace with our relationships. We're asking for the peace in our natural world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you.